to Crochet by Night. Tonight we're going to talk about Boss's Day, and I'm going to give a couple of shout outs to fellow crocheters, and then I want to ask a few questions of fellow crocheters. So full disclosure, tonight you're going to hear snoring in the background. That's my French Bulldog, Lucy Lou. She is old, and she is part of the family, and she is really sawing some logs tonight. Can you hear her? Okay, and in the other part of the full disclosure, I'm having a bad hair night. Didn't feel like flat ironing it. So guys, this is me and I don't mind. I hope you don't. And also, if you notice my shirt, it says Montana. That's not where I live. I got to visit there once. Loved it. Let's get started. First off, I got this wonderful gift card from a coworker of mine. Her name is Chris Parsons, and I was just so tickled and touched that she had given me that for Boss's Day. So I went immediately and got some things from Joann's. Now our Joann's, like most Joann's, has been really picked over. People are hoarding yarn and the shelves are pretty bare, but I was able to find a few really good things. The first was this yarn right here. I have not used the Red Heart with Love in stripes before. This is, let's see, it's color Leisure Stripe, and I loved all the different colors in it, and they had 3 of these. So I got these, and I got them 25% off, so it was a pretty good find. So excited about that. And then I also got this Color Made Easy, and I think I can make a hat out of this. I think I can make a hat out of this. I really do. With this pom-pom. And how cool will that be? So you guys watch for that, because I'm gonna make a really neat pattern, I think, to go with this. And then I got, let's see, where's the other one? I got another pom-pom, and I'm gonna make a hat for that one. I'm gonna gift this one to someone, I think, with the hat that I make. I also got some ribbon at 40% off, and I've been looking for some of that for my Countdown to Christmas board. I want to cover that up a little bit and put some nice ribbon on there. So that's what I'm going to do with that. And I also bought this crochet magazine. Now, normally I don't buy crochet magazines. I make my own patterns. And so that's not something that I generally do, although I love to browse magazines. I always look at these when I go to Joann's, because they're right at the checkout. They get you trapped in there, and then you have this whole row of magazines. And I have been looking at this one for, I can't tell you how long, for quite a while. I really wanted it, but I could not justify paying $14.99 for this. The coupons aren't good for it. You can't use the coupons on it. And so I really wanted it, but I wouldn't buy it for myself. So when Chris gave me this gift card, I immediately thought, I know what I'm gonna get. And I went and bought this crochet magazine. And it says Bella Coco Crochet, a crochet magazine. And it even has a second magazine with it. But the thing that drew me in and hooked me from the get-go was the Charlie Brown and the Peanuts crochet, the amigurumi. I love doing amigurumi, as you guys know. I do like Chef Ann, and I have, you can see behind me, I have quite a few amigurumi animals, and I've made amigurumi dolls before, but I had not made Charlie Brown. And Charlie Brown and the Peanuts characters are some of my absolute favorite. My oldest sister introduced me to them. She's since passed, so as an homage to her, I always try to watch the Charlie Brown Thanksgiving, or it's a great pumpkin, Charlie Brown, something every holiday season. Anyway, so I digress. I bought this. I'm real excited about doing it, but I have a question for my fellow crocheters. I need to know, for those of you who have YouTube channels, do you only do videos on your own patterns, or how do you feel about videos with other crafters, other artists' patterns, because I have several that I follow that I would love to, I would genuinely love to do a tutorial on and just give them credit for the pattern, but I don't know if that would be appropriate or not. Being new to YouTube, I need you guys, fellow crafters, to give me your opinion. Tell me what you think. Right or wrong, you know, I'm going to continue my own path, but I sure do love having the opinion of others when it comes to people who have pioneered the crafting channels, the crochet channels especially. So I would love to do some tutorials on some of these things that I find in magazines or I find online, but I'm not sure, again, how it would be perceived. So if you would, in the comments below, please leave me some comments if you're a fellow crafter and tell me what you think. Do you think it's okay to do tutorials based on someone else's pattern? And if so, as long as you give them credit, do you think you should always contact them and try to get their permission first? Is permission even needed? Or do you think your tutorial should only be your creation? So let me know what you think. And that leads me to two crafters who I have been encouraged by and who have inspired me. And that is Kim's Crochet and Knits. She gave me a shout out just this week, and I'm so grateful for that. I did not know that the crafting, crochet and knitting communities were so tight when I started this YouTube venture. So I was really shocked that she gave me a shout out, and I appreciate that very much. Kim, if you're watching, thank you. Thank you for that. And if you are one of my subscribers who have not checked her out, down in the comment or down in the description, there will be a link to her site. Check her out. She's very, very cool. And then also Dana's Wanderlust. Let's see if I can say this, Dana. Dana's Wanderlust Crochet. Dana seems very genuine to me. She does some vlogs from her truck that she drives, she and her dog Dooley, and I have really been just fascinated and inspired by her as well. So I'm going to put a link to her down below, and then please, if you get a chance, go check her out. That's all I have for tonight. Watch for more videos coming soon and tutorials, and as always, have a good night.